Hi, I'm Rebecca, and welcome to my podcast, Smashing Through with Rebecca.x. I am so excited you're here on this episode. Topics include life, business, mindset, full of kick-ass content and high energy. Enjoy the podcast, and remember, you too can smash through and keep going always. Are you free falling? Do you feel as though you are actually, really struggling at the moment or stumbling on things and free falling along your life, whether that be life, whether it be business, whether it be relationships, any situations, scenarios, things going on in your life? Really, really think about it. Do you feel as though you aren't in control, that you're free falling, you haven't got your parachute, maybe anything like that? Now, what I want to share with you is that if you're feeling like that, it's natural to go through stuff because not everything is always going to go according to plan. You can cross the T's and dot the I's and everything, and something happens like tech or signal. You're trying to log into your emails or something like that, and people have their own paths and journeys to go down and experiences to learn from as well. Not everything is going to go okay. You could have arranged to get married and then the heavens opened and it rains. But think about the photographs for that wedding, wellies, umbrellas, all of this. You could have so much fun. So it is basically, if you are stumbling, if you are struggling, if you feel as though you're free falling at the moment, just know there's always a way, okay? No matter what is being thrown at you right now, there's always a way and an outlet and a loophole to come through the other side in order for you to, move forward, change things, adjust, tweak, edit, and you're not stuck. And you may be stumbling, you may feel as though you've got all these pebbles in the shoes, or you're walking up a mountain and you've got a burden on your back full of bricks, and you may feel heavy and you may feel chaos and overwhelm and struggle and the heaviness that's dragging you down. But there is always movement forward. Okay, so you won't be free falling for long, you won't be struggling for long. It's just a process that you need to go through in order to learn the lessons or set the boundaries or do something for you. Okay, but it is all about you trusting yourself that if you've been given a brick wall, you can get round it, through it, under it, over it. You can get on the other side. And as you're going through the journey, other people are going to be watching. So you're going to show them how to do it as well. There's always people watching, whether it be kids, whether it be friends, whether it be your audience, your clients, your customers, and everything. It's all about the self-belief in you, knowing that you can come through the other side. You've got the strength, the stamina, the confidence, and the commitment to keep moving forward and trusting the process in whatever it is that you're facing right now. Okay, so the stumble, the struggle, the free falling, it is just something, a scenario that you are feeling, but you can always shift and reprogram, turn it on a 360, and actually, with having a deeper faith in yourself, knowing that everything works out for good, everything works out the way it's supposed to, okay? Not necessarily the way you wanted it to. Like I mentioned just about the plan. You can cross the T's and dot the I's and plan for everything, but something like a spanner can be thrown in the works, and then you're like, oh, what am I going to do? You can prep for a lot of things, but then it is all about, you as a person, right? You've been given this scenario. What are you going to do? Now, I know some people are thrown in the deep end and they can't cope and they can't deal. They shut down. They don't know what to do. They can't see the wood through the trees and they get inside their own head. Are you that person? With myself, if I'm thrown in the deep end, I'm like, right, okay, this is the problem, right? And my brain, and this is how my brain's set up, and obviously not everyone's like this, I get it, but this is one skill that I have, is that I can be given all of these issues and stuff, and I'm like, right, my brain then goes, the cogs start going in my brain, and I'm like, right, we're not going to free fall, we're not going to stumble, we're not going to struggle, what are we going to do? my brain then goes on autopilot to find the solution. I need the solution and I need it now. What we're going to do? I want to feel this. I don't want to be in pain or fear or anything over this side. I need to get over here. So I'm going from A to B. It's the road in between of what I've got to do, and it's got to be quick. So I remember quite a few years ago, I was going for a meal and there was quite a few of us, and got to the place and it's like, right, there's only like one hut. What we're gonna do? And everyone just stood there, and I was like, I looked at it and I went, right, you go and get the menus, you move that table, we can have that, we can have the chairs up, blah 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 blah. Now some people would have said, oh, you're so bossy, as in the negative side of bossy. Okay. And it's like, well, I've sorted the scenario, right? So it's not bossy, it's actually being a leader, stepping into being a leader. Everyone is vacant. Everyone was just stood there going, what are we going to do? And I'm like, boom, 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 bash, 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 there we go, done. You know what I mean? So no messing about, no faffing about. Now, the difference is you can have a look at bossy and the word itself. What has been put out in the world is that bossy is negative, when actually bossy, if you look it up and look at the positive side of it, is that person who knows their own mind, leads by example, takes action, shows up, does the thing, walks the talk, all of this. And it's like, yeah, okay, then I'll take that title. That's cool, you know. But it's when you remain in the struggle and the stumbling and the free falling, you don't try and grasp a solution to get out of it, and you don't believe in yourself or have a deeper faith in yourself, then that is what it is. And all it is in the throes of everything coming at you, there's a deeper understanding within learning the lesson, having better conversations, asking yourself the best questions, you know what I mean, and experiencing something that you haven't before. So kind of throwing yourself in and going, right, okay, we've been given all of these issues. How am I going to mend it? What am I going to do? You're going to have to sort it in work or a job or business or with a client or even in personal life. What are you going to do? You've got to open up your heart, mind, body, and soul and know and commit to yourself and trust in yourself that you already know the solution. You already know the answer. It's deep within you. You've just got to unravel it and work it out. So you'll find a path through the chaos, the negativity, the ickiness of life. You can dig deep and find the strength, patience, and drive for any situation that you're facing. And you also need to know deep down inside that you're ready for anything. You're ready for anything. And you've got to put the light on yourself, because no one else is going to do it. You've got to put the light on yourself, put it onto others, shine a light, guide them, support them, do whatever it is for you personally. Okay? And you've got to find the self-respect and the confidence to step forward and be a voice and keep moving forward within your life. So if you are in the throes of negativity, ickiness, free falling, stumbling, struggling, all of that, you've got to wipe the tears. You've got to really, really write out your fears, any beliefs, any values, any thoughts, any emotions, anything, and speak about what's holding you back and really move forward with everything like that, okay? Because my 4-step activation process can really, really help with this. So it's acknowledge, deal, heal, and move forward. Okay, and you need to go through all of that. And my guided journals on my website, Rebecca.x, they can help you, but also so can my program expansion, which you can get on the website in the programs and courses section too. So if you go to Rebecca.x, everything is on there. But I don't want you to struggle. I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. I don't want you to feel as though you're free falling consistently through things, because you can move mountains and change everything with a decision and a choice that you can make. So my question to you is, are you free falling, struggling, stumbling, all of this? Why are you doing that? Where is the core and the source of it? What's going on? And then basically determine, okay, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm facing. What are the outlets? What are the loopholes? What is the path that I need to take? What are the questions I need to ask? What's the action steps I need to start moving forward with? What can I do? And then go from there. So that's how you do it. I'm sending you lots of love and positive vibes, and I'll see you on the next one.